New year, new game. No, I don't think I'm missing anything. Just... Oh, God. I'm just gonna go with this for now because I actually have played a bit of MPO, and if it's not right, we can just change it later. Gonna have to turn this down. She's still a hero, damn it. And we did it, and we hate everything. Now I know Portable Ops is not 100% canon, so there's only so much of that plot I can take. Gotta take it with a grain of salt. Oh, look, there's Snake. It's raining, you idiot. So we're not seeing the founding of this organization. I assume this is backstory that we gotta find somewhere.
Boss!
Hell yeah.
Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking, and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now, when I give you an order, look in that direction. Look up! Good! Look down! Good! You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay. Next, we'll check your left and right. Look right! Good! Look left! Good! You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay! You can change the controls anytime in Options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself
Throw
now.
yourself into the ocean.
At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down.
You can't
I'll say
fall?
that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
Okay. Alright, so crawling is no longer a
Good.
thing, but crouch
Next,
walking.
we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful! Good! Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running! Don't forget
Oh,
it!
don't worry, I will.
That's it! Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy
Well, I just threw a guy to
You
the
may
ground.
not have a weapon
Did you
on
think that was cool?
Or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million
Won't that kill them?
bolts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Is there a particular reason I had to take off my shirt for this?
Fine work, boss!
Not,
Now we'll
not
move
that
on
it's
to
a bad
CQC.
view, but
CQC,
We
or
just
close
showing
quarters
off?
combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your
yep,
opponent.
just did that.
To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Wakey wakey.
Fine work, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an
Just
opponent
hold
close
the
to
button,
you.
right?
This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Start talking. Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have
Yep.
restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your
Man, the
opponent.
PSP was such a great fucking
Go.
console.
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss!
What, just because I missed?
Fine work, boss! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Oh,
That is
Right.
incorrect,
Get
boss! Fine work, boss! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked,
Let me
step
guess,
forward.
is that
Don't
all of
hold
them?
back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon
Bitch, I
appears.
did!
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Next.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the
Okay,
icon
this
appears.
isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna... Alright, fine then.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I don't want to do it again.
Boss,
You know
press
what?
the attack button when the
You know
icon
what? Screw you.
appears.
I'll figure it out later. Snick.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley.
So this is Miller.
I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, big boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Here.
Ah, thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee. So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the US.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh, my God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Come to like the biggest US government hater in the world.
Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. To select a weapon, hold RB, then use the X and B buttons to make your selection. Ready your weapon with RT, then press the X button to fire. How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut. Select equipment by holding
I heard you
LB,
that
then
first.
press the X or B button to make your selection. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu.
It's better.
The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put
Yep,
enemies
that's
to
why I'm
sleep.
using it.
The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them.
Oh, and that's the camo index, is it? Next to the radar? Whatever that is.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use RT to ready throwing weapons. Once you're ready, hit the X button to throw. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button. To use the stun rod, unequip any other weapons. Then ready it with RT and strike using the X button. Snake, don't you think you could use a little
No, I'm
more
fine,
practice?
it's cool.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. And break into the mercenary business for real.
But you weren't
me
in
guess.
Portable Ops.
You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
How do you know all about that? You need a new lighter, dude.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
More shadowing.
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the Professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the Professor.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua.
So why should we help you?
Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its
Product
kind.
placement.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
Literally a Walkman.
But to be fair, the Walkman came out like 40 years before this game.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The Phoenix Bird.
It's more nostalgia
Pass's
than
friend was
actual
researching
replacement.
birds.
No,
went out
this
into
game
the
is set in
jungle to record
1974.
bird calls
Yeah,
and
it's
stumbled
like
upon
40 years
this.
before the game came out. 35 maybe.
But the first Walkmans did come out around then.
Yeah. So, and
So?
that's the thing, it's
So
not
what?
product placement because it came out 35 years later.
Now it gets
If anything,
interesting.
product placement would be someone from the future.
I'm
walking
pretty
around
sure
to
there's
see-
literally Mountain Dew
doing
tie-ins
whatever.
associated with this game.
Yeah, and that's more product placement than having a Walkman, which is the time period.
It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss,
Like,
voice print analysis
it's sucking Sony's
confirms
cock,
that
yes.
This voice is indeed that of the
But
legendary
it's
hero
sucking Sony's
and
cock in a
criminal, the boss.
time, in a period manner.
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song
It's like
playing
a
in the background was
TV
a hit
show,
in
something set during
1973.
Victorian era, sucking off Britain.
Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me. Your country or your mentor. Your mission or your beliefs. I am loyal to
Boss is
myself.
alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your
They made a point of
side,
making me kill her. I don't think it's her.
and that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss. Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's
Yeah,
gotta
no
be a
shit.
trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Dude, you suck.
Okay. For peace, then.
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Yeah, but this is me we're talking about.
They're discussing Metal Gear again.
Yeah, I
Just
saw that.
fix that.
I saw that earlier.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way
And
around.
so in storage.
Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you. The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass
It's full?
and shows sound sources. Pay
Or you
attention
can
to your
see.
surroundings.
Is this 4 or are you using 3?
It's Peace Walker.
That's 4, right?
No.
5?
It was supposed to be 5.
Oh, so it's a spin-off.
No, it's not a spin-off. It's canon.
Spin-off's gonna be canon. It's just not mainline.
It is mainline.
What
It's just
number
it's just that not it's not numbered, but it's mainline.
It's a mainline spin-off. It's still a spin-off. If it was numbered, it would be mainline.
Like I said, it was supposed to be 5, but
Yeah.
Konami was like, no, you can't call it 5.
So now it's a spin-off. So it becomes a spin-off instead. Even if it's mainline continuity, it's still a spin-off.
Spin-off kind of implies that you could
A
skip it.
mid-call then? I don't know.
Mid prequel. Because it takes place between 3 and 5.
Okay, cool.
what's left of your life gauge on the left of the screen. To the right of that, you'll see your sight gauge. Exhausting it will inhibit your actions. Your life gauge will recover with time. The sight gauge, too. You'll recover faster crouching than standing up. Lying flat works even better.
The whole psych thing, I think, was introduced in 4, so... guessing it's...
What was that?
No, you didn't see anything. Guessing it's just... next...
I'm seeing things.
It's just another step in the... evolution of stamina.
The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Easy.
When you clear the jungle, you'll be there. Head east.
Shit!
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat.
Good.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
I'm playing a bit of Portable Ops. It's kind of feels very different. Shit. Easy. Oh. I can see.
building to the east. We need intel on that
Guess if
base.
you crack too many times they wake up. I guess it makes sense.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Freeze! The cargo, where's it headed? What is it?
Irasu! In the mountains!
What's up there? This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo Spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Dun dun dun.
Holy Mother of God. How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Comandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the US itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test? Showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. It looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
We've seen so much porn of this man already. I haven't even been looking for it. Fine, let's do it. I think there's anything we can do here right now. So this is a lot like Portable Ops. Just
Really. Stole the whole one. Considering how big it is, it should keep me busy for a while.
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
The mercenary supply base is situated on elevated ground by the coast. I heard them call it Puerto del Alba, Port of Dawn. They have perfect visibility of the area from up there. We did our best to sneak in undetected, but one of the guards spotted us and we...
What is it?
I'm sorry. You'll have to ask Professor Galvez the rest.
It's okay. You've been through a lot.
I am sorry. I just cannot.
You did great, Paz. I won't let your efforts go wasted.
Life's funny sometimes, isn't it?
What brought that on?
We first met as enemies on the battlefield. And now here we are fighting side by side.
You mean Columbia?
Yeah. After I quit the JSDF. I made my way there and got myself a position as a drill sergeant for a band of revolutionaries. Despite the fact that I'd never seen a day of combat.
I see you had the gift for talking business in Spanish even back then.
Oh, come on, stop it. You're making me blush. Unlucky for me, though, you were in the service of the Colombian Army. I remember it like it was yesterday. It all happened in an instant. You guys ambushed us, and half my unit was taken out. My mind went totally blank. I couldn't keep it together. My whole unit was wiped out. And I was left half dead from a bomb blast.
Then, as I was leaving, you yelled out at me. I came all the way from Japan to be here. My place is on the battlefield. Then you asked for my help, saying, I want to be the one to end it. I remember being surprised that there were still samurai in Japan.
You guys came over to me. I had a grenade hidden under me, but even then you were too fast. The second I pulled the pin, you grabbed the hand I was using to hold the grenade with both palms.
I didn't want it to go off. I'd heard samurai were a proud bunch. I wanted to know why one of them would stoop so low as to try to take his opponent with him.
And I said, I'll never lose again. We'll never lose again.
Yeah. We'll do whatever it takes, but we'll never be beaten again.
Then, I passed out from the blood loss. When I woke up, I was in your camp's infirmary, stuck full of tubes. Why'd you save me? Your enemy after I tried to kill you.
Because you swallowed your pride and fought with everything you had.
I just didn't want to lose.
You found a way to fight back, even in the face of death, even when you knew you were going to die. That's the mark of a true warrior. It's not about gain and loss, or victory and defeat. I looked at the way you lived your life and saw the path I needed to take. As a warrior.
Wow. I never knew that. And that's why you...
I realized then that the battlefield doesn't only divide people into allies and enemies. Sometimes it tells you more than just who's an ally or who's an enemy. Sometimes it helps reveal your true comrades.
Like you and me, huh?
That's right. And 2 years later, here we are.
How sweet.
Don't forget to give the MSF staff assignments. Where you place people will determine how Mother Base grows.
Right.
That goes for me too. Assign me wherever you think is best.
You? I thought you were second in command.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. But MSF is still small, and I don't have the leisure of sitting around on my butt all day.
I see your point, but...
Not to brag or anything, but I'd kick ass at whatever job you gave me. Put me in the area you want to focus on developing most. I'll take real good care of the staff there.
Easy, Kaz.
Yes, because codec conversations aren't really a thing here in this game.
Snake, about cardboard boxes. It feels kind of weird me explaining this stuff to you, but there have been a few recent developments in cardboard box technology. So just to be safe, here goes.
Go on.
You can do much more with the box than just hide under it. You can put it someplace and leave it there.
Huh?
You can get on top of it and use it to reach high places, or hide from the enemy in its shadow.
I like what I'm hearing so far.
And that's not all. You can even put items in it and send them to Co-op's teammates.
Really? I never thought of any of that. Damn. Is there anything a cardboard box can't do? Every soldier should
I
have
love
one.
them.
Yeah, well, don't get too excited. This isn't exactly what they were made for.
Which reminds me, don't you think the boxes around here are a little on the big side?
You're right. I bet 2 people could fit under one box, if they packed in tight enough. They call them love boxes.
Love boxes?
Of course, you don't need a love box to fit 2 people inside. Any box of similar size will do.
2 minutes. Wait, what's this?
Up to 2 people can fit inside a cardboard box.
Tell me how.
Move close to a box with a teammate inside, and an icon will appear. Then press the action button. You'll stay inside as long as the action button is pressed.
So, same as snake formation, huh?
Exactly the same. In fact, when you put on a cardboard box when snake in, both of you can climb inside.
A box big enough to hold me and my buddy. These are fine times we live in, hey, Kaz?
Yeah, sure, boss. Snake, about that cassette player Galvez was carrying.
What about it?
That was no Russian imitation. It was the real deal. A prototype developed by a Japanese company.
Get out of here.
It's true. It had the Sony logo on it. The product name is Walkman.
Walkman.
It's a revolutionary new concept. Music you can listen to
Not
on the
product
go.
placement, my
You can take it
arse.
with you when you leave the house. I gave it a listen, and you wouldn't believe
wouldn't
how
you?
good the sound
It's
quality
a
is for
fucking
something so
app for a
tiny.
Walkman.
And in stereo,
Oh.
too. Think
Yeah.
of the technology
Again,
that
it's
must have
stuck in
gone
the
into
Sony
it.
stick.
And that tape is equally amazing. The treble range is clearly
I think I've
superior
s-
to any other
It
cassette
really is
ever
just stuck
made.
in Sony art.
Stylish, too.
How'd Galvez
Just
get his
like
hands on a
Metal Gear
model that's not
is,
even out yet?
Like,
Beats
since
me.
Solid has
It's not the
always
kind
been
of
just
thing
best
I'd
Sony
expect
properties.
some stodgy Soviet to be into.
Me
Effectively.
neither.
Yeah,
Tell you what, though,
effectively.
a
Published
fine piece
last
of work.
year, last year.
It'll let me listen to my music when I
Actually, it's
want,
just 2 years
where I
published,
want.
wasn't it? It's
I
on
never
Xbox.
thought I'd hear you say that, but I have to
the
agree.
Director's cut was on
I'm a
Xbox.
recording freak,
Okay.
and I always used to laugh at the idea of a portable
Like,
player.
It still
But
feels
now that I've
like
seen it in
and
action,
Sony are the ones
I've
who have
changed
been
my
hoping,
mind.
like,
Being
basically
able to
just
take your
hoping
music
to get
with
them
you.
out every
This could be the
single
start of a
time.
revolution in music.
Could be.
I'm having the guys at Mother Base study and analyze it. Who knows? They might be able to come up with something even better.
That's so funny. I think a lot of these I'll just watch on my own time. Because I imagine there's some degree of grinding I can do off stream. Mirror.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
Yes.
If you had something to stand on, you could probably reach that. Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using Fulton Recovery on him. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. Hurry up and send those knocked out soldiers back here. Don't mess around or they're gonna wake up. Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
Nice and simple.
Good job. Return to base. Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
When you're waiting up there, did you drop it? Could not have. Did you?
Survival.
for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there. This is Miller, hearing you loud and clear. You know you can assign the radio to the back button by choosing options from the menu window. Our future is in your hands. The boathouse is to the east. Head eastward.
What's going on?
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
No.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. That area is not part of the mission.
Fuck off.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Wait. Somebody there? The enemy's here!
They spotted you.
Yep,
Get
I'm gone.
should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
This cannot be happening. Tell me you're okay. Snake! Snake!
If you do end up having to fight, CQC can be your best friend. But keep in mind you can only use it when equipping a handgun or the stun rod. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Can't be imagining things. What's going on? Rise and shine. What's going on?
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
What is it? Get up!
God damn it.
What is it? Get up!
Come on. What is happening?
You'll have to neutralize all those guards.
I'm seeing things. The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Neutralize that security detail. All of them. Neutralize the soldiers. You might even tranquilize or knock them out.
Start talking.
Huh. What was that?
Didn't see anything. Yep, sure are. Turning around.
If there's anything you want to know, just give me a call on the radio. Press the start button to open the menu. They heard you. They're gonna
Yes,
come
that was
take a
the
look.
idea, Miller.
What's that?
They know someone's there. They'll be
I
coming
hope
to check
so.
it out.
Oh, he woke up. That's helpful. I use this skin, it's gonna make noise.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
Ah! What is it? Get up! Ah! What was that? Something there?
Hey, come on.
I'm seeing things. What happened? Enemies close by!
They spotted you. Get out of there.
Enemy sighted! Engaging now!
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles. Good. You shook them. They're still looking, though. Don't make it easy for them.
Kenneth! Hexe! No way! What do we do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh! He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay,
too.
we can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's? La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it! All right!
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot!
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Fine, Chico! ¡Venceremos!
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost, and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there. Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
What was that? I'm seeing things. Whoa! I think I see someone.
Idiot.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
That's your one.
This is Miller, hearing you loud and clear. You know you can assign the radio to the back button by choosing options from the menu
I'm
window.
talking to you.
I believe in you, Snake. You are doing great, Snake. Peace. Are you familiar with leafcutter ants, Snake? They help mushrooms grow. We have them in Costa Rica. The mushrooms provide the ants with spores to eat, and in exchange, the ants protect them from predators.
Kinda like us, huh?
That is not why I brought it up.
Press the attack button near the enemy.
Snake, try to make contact with Amanda. Amanda should be at the supply depot on the banana plantation.
Guessing that way I couldn't go before, now I gotta go that way.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
Start talking. Start talking. Start talking.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang.
Or I can just do this. The other side of the river now, am I?
Wait. Somebody there? Can't be imagining things.
Ha! Start talking. Start talking. Start talking. Start talking.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. You've lost them, but they're still on the hunt. Stay sharp. Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
What's that noise? What's that? Is someone there? Guess not.
Press the action button in front of a prisoner to take them to Mother Base using the Fulton recovery system.
Remastered to play on PSP.
What's that noise?
Got a little business here for you.
The enemy!
You know what? You get yeeted too. That's good.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake? Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
So many things I'm most likely not going to use. Guess I better do this.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
Enemy tanks, armored vehicles, and attack choppers are always accompanied by a combat squad. The soldiers aren't particularly tough on their own. What makes them formidable is how well they work together as a team. As if you didn't have enough to worry about with the machine.
Good. I like a challenge.
Yeah, we'll see how you feel when you actually have to face them in battle. Snake, whatever you do, don't let them surround you. The last thing you need is to get pushed into the vehicle's kill zone. And pay attention to what your enemies say to each other. You can improve your chances by figuring out what they're planning and using it to preempt their movements. You don't always have to go toe-to-toe to win a fight. Think like a guerrilla.
Got it.
No need to take out the armored vehicle just yet. Neutralize the troops first. The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth. Watch yourself. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
What is it? Someone attack! The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status! What is it? Move in!
Grab it.
Shoot that exposed fuel tank. The red one. Neutralize the enemy troops.
Neutralize.
You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow. Neutralize the enemy troops. How much for that tactic? You'll just have to attack the thing directly.
Damn it!
What's wrong, boss? Respond! Boss!
If you're finding it tough to aim your weapon, try turning auto-aim on. Push the start button to open the menu, and turn it on under options.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status! What is it? Get up! The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status! Somebody's here! Enemies close by! Grenade! What is it? Get up! What is it?
It's dead.
You're out their fuel tank. Attack now while you've got a chance.
I'm not even sure this is working, to be honest.
Go get 'em! Damn it! Looks like they've got a backup fuel tank. Nice work. Their fuel tank's gone. That should stop them for a while. Not much for that tactic. You'll just have to attack the thing directly.
Oh, that's another one dead.
Surround them!
There's like no iframes, which is challenging.
Here at the base.
Yeah, I think that rocket launcher would have been pretty helpful in this fight. Well.
Still fall!
Shoot El Chico Libri!
Amanda.
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
It can't wait.
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except Chico. Everything we have, our weapons, our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah.
Must be important,
Looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas, too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Oh, Chico...
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake? Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
Not responsible for those, that's bullshit. Whatever. Tortilla chips.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compas and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
Boss, one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment.
Uh-huh.
So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
Bold of you to assume that he brushes his teeth.
He was doing that parrot thing, flipping around. Under my hand. And then realized, oh wait, I'm on the ground. Flipped itself up.
I reckon that might be a good place to leave it for the day. Thanks everyone who showed up. See you next time.
See you, bye.
He's rubbing your butt on his hand.